YouTube, we're here today going to show you guys how to install Windows XP Home Edition in VirtualBox. Windows XP Home Edition is basically the home version of Windows XP, so you also notice that I'm also using a new microphone. So without further ado, let's get this started. So the first thing you need is VirtualBox, and the second thing you need is the ISO from the Internet Archive. It's going to include Service Pack 3, so let's get this started. So we're going to click on New, and we need to type in Windows XP Home Edition. And you want to make sure that's set to Windows XP 32-bit, and then hit Next. And then I'm going to bump up the RAM to at least a gigabyte to 1024 megabytes. And then hit Next, Create, Next, Create. Then click on Settings, Storage, click on the empty disk, and you're going to look for that Windows XP Home Edition ISO. You can look for it in the drop inside, or it's going to be in the drop down, which I have used it before, so that's it. Okay. I don't know why it said that, but and then click on Start. I don't know why it did that, but it's gonna load files, and then it's gonna start Windows XP. And then just hit Enter, F8, Enter, and you're gonna go to that Format the partition using the NTFS file system quick, and then hit Enter. It's gonna format the drive, and then it's gonna copy files, and then it's gonna restart the system. You also notice that I'm also running on the Acer, where I did that Windows 11 tutorial along with some other builds that I did. As you can see, it's already copying files real quick thanks to that SSD, so it's gonna copy files real quick. So it's gonna take some time, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and pause the video, so I'll be back. Now it's ready to restart, so we're gonna click on Enter, or we'll hit Enter. Then it's gonna restart the virtual machine. Do not hit the key to boot from the CD, otherwise you'll go to a constant loop. And then you'll see that Windows XP boot screen. And then it's gonna install drivers, and then we should get to the next screen where it's gonna have us do the keyboard and language. So it's gonna go ahead and do the things that it usually does in Windows XP. So as you can see, it says installing devices, and then after that it's gonna bring us that screen. So we're gonna wait here for a couple minutes, and we're gonna wait here for at least a minute here. It's not gonna take that long thanks to that SSD on that Acer that I'm using. This is really getting like a microphone test, to be exact. Did some trial and error on the new microphone I just bought. When you get to this screen, just click on Next, and then you can type in your name, which I'm gonna type in my name, and then hit Next. And then your product key, you can skip this by hitting Next and hitting No on this. And then computer name, I'm just gonna call it WinXP Home, and then hit Next. You can choose your time zone and make sure that's checked if you wish. Just click on Next, and then it's gonna install the network, and then click on Next and hitting literally hit Next, and then it's gonna copy files. So this might take a while based on the computer's hardware, but since I'm on an SSD, it should be quick. So what I'm gonna do is I need to go and pause the video, so I'll be back. And it's now restarting, as you just saw. And then do not hit the key to boot from the CD, otherwise you'll go to a constant loop. Once again, saying Windows XP. And as you can see, it's going to finish the third phase of setup, and just click OK, then hit OK. So hit continue on, and then you should see that introduction screen. And then you can click on next, and then click it on help protect my PC by turning on automatic updates now, then hit next. You can skip this by hitting skip, and then just click on no, and then hit next. And now you have to type in your name, or whatever name you want to put in. I'm just going to call it my name, and just hit next, and then finish. And with that, there you go. You have successfully installed Windows XP Home Edition in VirtualBox. If you right click my computer and then hit properties, you should see that we're now running Windows XP Home Edition in VirtualBox, and I can also confirm that by hitting WinR and typing WinVer. You should see that we have successfully installed Windows XP Home Edition in VirtualBox. So thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button, and also follow me on Twitter at RubenAlphaG17. Also follow me on Instagram at RubenTheTransitFan. So that's how to install Windows XP Home Edition in VirtualBox. So I'll see you next time.